What's up, family? Man, I bless each and every one of you. May God continue to guide you, comfort you, and aid you in your growth and development, as well as the healing stages of your life. Family, we got to grow up. We have to grow up. You guys hear me say that all the time. Man, today's going to be kind of deep. You know what I mean? I don't know how long it's going to be, but it's going to be kind of deep. You know what I mean? We have to learn how to change our stinking thinking. You know what I mean? And say it again. We have to learn how to change our stinking thinking. We got to grow the fuck up. And that's what changing our stinking thinking is. It's growing the fuck up emotionally. Growing the fuck up spiritually. Okay? Sit back, buckle up. Man, brace yourself. You know what I mean? Brace yourself. It's about 4 o'clock in the morning. Wednesday, the 11th, September 11th, 9/11. God help us. Family. First and foremost, in regards to growing up, we have to understand that I got to change our perspective. We have to learn how to change our perspective. And the great majority of us don't realize how negative and toxic our thinking is. How detrimental our thinking is. Because we think we're so fucking smart. We think we're so fucking deep. We think we're so fucking wise. We think we're so fucking spiritual. And we have no fucking idea how we sabotage ourselves with our stinking thinking. Here we go. God help us. Years ago, I used to go to bed. I lived in California at the time. And I would lay down and I would just toss and turn all night. And I prided myself on being a deep thinker. You know what I mean? I thought I was deep. You know, I would sit there and I would lay in bed and I would just replay all the things that transpired throughout the day. We're going there today. We're going to go there. You know what I mean? And just laying the foundation. And what God had to show me is, Elijah, you're not fucking smart. You're not deep as you think you are. You're not as smart as you think you are. Elijah, you really have a fucking sickness that you don't understand. You have a sickness. And I didn't understand that. I was like, no, I'm helping people. I'm doing all kind of shit. You know what I mean? It's like, what the fuck you talking about, God? You know what I mean? And it's like, I didn't understand what he was talking about. And what God had to show me is, Elijah, your sickness is your thinking process. Your illness is how you see life. If you see smoke coming, that's from the incense I have burning. I don't smoke anything. I don't vape or none of that other stupid shit. And so what God had to show me is, Elijah, your sickness lies in how you process. Your sickness lies in how you sit there and overthink everything. Your sickness lies and you always tearing yourself down. Your sickness lies in the fact that you're always thinking something bad's gonna happen. Your sickness lies in the fact that you think that the world is against you. Your sickness lies in the fact that everything is always going bad for you. Elijah, you got a sickness. And you got to learn how to deal with this shit. And you don't think it's a sickness because it's just normal for you. This is what you've always done. And so you're comfortable here. This is normalcy for you. But it's an illness nonetheless. It's a disease nonetheless. And the diseases, if you don't treat it, is going to get a lot worse. If you don't fix this motherfucking problem, Elijah, it's going to destroy everything you're capable of accomplishing in your life. If you don't fix this illness, Elijah, if you don't fix how you fucking think, if you don't fix the stupid shit you think about and what you fucking focus on and dwell on, you're going to sabotage your life. You're going to destroy everything that you're capable of accomplishing. You have no fucking idea what you're capable of accomplishing. And you're going to forfeit that. Because you won't get outside of your fucking stinking thinking. So I'm sitting back and I'm like, God, what are you talking about? I don't quite understand what you're talking about. It doesn't make sense to me. I'm a realist, God. And the reality is life motherfucking sucks. The reality, I ain't got no fucking money. The reality is and da-da-da-da-da. And so I'm educating God on reality. And what God had to show me, no, motherfucker. That's not reality. We're going to get deep. We're going to get deep. I promise you. That's not reality, Elijah. That's your reality. Because that's the vibration you're on. That's your reality because that's the bullshit you focus on. That's your reality because that's the stupid, toxic ass shit that you think about. But it's not reality. It's not reality. And it's only reality to you because you keep making it reality for you. It's like, oh, scratching my head. I'm like, what the fuck does that mean? See, Elijah, what you think about, you bring about. Say it again. If you're on the vibration of everything's always going bad, if you're on the vibration of life fucking sucks, if you're on the vibration that everything that could go wrong is gonna go wrong, if you're on the vibration I'm preparing for the fucking worst, if you're on the vibration bitches ain't shit, if you're on the vibration dudes ain't shit, if you're on the vibration motherfuckers sucking and there's not enough and there's lacking this and like that, and you ain't got enough money and you're sick and that, if you're on that motherfucking vibration, that's gonna be your fucking reality. That's gonna be your fucking future. Because the trip is not because I dislike you, not because I hate you, not because I'm mad at you, not because the world's against you, not because the world's racist and all this other stupid shit. No, that's gonna be your fucking reality. Why? Because you manifest it, because you create it, you make it so. Stop blaming the fucking devil for your fucking life. Stop blaming the fucking Republicans and the Democrats for your fucked up life. Stop blaming white people and black people and brown people and Asians and everybody else for your fucked up life. Your fucked up life is your fucked up life because you made it your fucked up life. We're going there today. We're going there. God help us. This is going to be rough. This is going to fuck up some of you. And this is going to slap the shit out of some of you. But it is what it is. We got to grow the fuck up. We have to grow the fuck up. It's not your mama's fault that you ain't got no fucking joy or peace. It ain't your daddy's fault you ain't got no joy or peace. It ain't your husband, your baby daddy, your baby mama's fault. It ain't the president's raggedy ass fault that you ain't got no joy or peace. It ain't the fuck fucked up state you live in, that why you ain't got no fucking joy or peace, or why you ain't got no fucking money, why you ain't got no fucking happiness. See, and all these other motherfuckers, we got the what happened last night, the presidential debate. No, I don't watch this shit because I don't give a fuck about this shit. You know what I mean? I don't give a fuck who runs the country. That ain't got shit to do with me. It don't. That's not my fucking reality. I give two fucks about who's the president. Why? Because I don't give a fuck what's going on. I'm gonna always have fucking joy and peace. That external shit ain't got shit to do with me. And I know so many of us, we get so fucked up in this stuff. We get consumed with the stupid shit. It don't fucking matter who's president of the fucking country. If you ain't got no fucking joy and peace, you ain't got no fucking joy and peace, whoever you want to fucking win. When fucking Obama was president, you motherfuckers was still negative and toxic and so still wasn't accomplishing shit. Still fucked up in your thought process. For 8 fucking years. And all you did was be proud that you had a fucking black president. And your life didn't get no fucking better. If it did, it got better financially. But it didn't get better fucking emotionally. Not the great majority of us, because we refuse to grow the fuck up. I don't give 2 fucks who's president. I don't give a fuck what's going on in the world. It's a fucking distraction. And at some point, you gotta grow the fuck up and understand that shit. You can't control what's going on out there. And you're so fucking full of fear and anxiety and worry and doubt and all this other stupid shit because you're looking and focused on this external shit that you ain't got no fucking control over. And here's the trick. What God had to show me was, Elijah, see, you so fixated on this bullshit out here. You so fixated on the stock markets. I was in the stock market big, and I was just consumed with all that negative, toxic shit. Elijah, you're fixated on all this shit right here. You can't control none of that shit. And the truth is, you can't control the external world because you ain't never learned how to control your fucking internal world. I'm gonna say that again. You can't control the external world, your external circumstances, because you've never even learned how to control your internal world, your internal feelings, your internal thoughts, your internal emotions. The great majority of us, we live on fucking autopilot. We ain't got control over shit. Our fucking feelings control our fucking life. Our fears, our anxieties, our doubts, our insecurities, our hatred, our jealousy, our lack mentality. That shit runs our motherfucking life. Because you live in lack mentality, you're always worried and fearful and man, stressed the fuck up because you can't pay this and how you gonna pay that and there ain't enough good dudes, ain't enough good women, ain't enough good jobs, I ain't got enough good education and I ain't got this and I ain't got this and it's fucking lack. It's a lack mentality. And because of that lack mentality, you go out and you game and hustle and you do all kind of stupid ass shit. You work dead end fucking jobs that you fucking hate. Why? Because you have a lack mentality. We going there today. Again, we got to grow the fuck up. You hate this fucking company. You hate this fucking job. You hate this fucking supervisor. They ain't shit. They disrespect you. They minimize you and da-da-da. And you stay there and accept that fucking abuse. You stay there and accept that stupid ass shit. Why? Because you're on fucking lack. Oh, I gotta stay here. I gotta put up this raggedy ass bitch because I gotta pay these fucking bills. I gotta pay this fucking rent. I gotta pay this fucking car payment. And da-da-da-da-da and da-da-da-da. And so you put up with this bullshit. You put up with this sorry ass fucking dude in your life. You put up with this sorry ass, raggedy ass, wretched ass, fucking hoish ass woman in your life. Why? Because you got a lack mentality. You don't deserve more. It's better than not having nothing. I ain't got enough money to pay for my shit on my own, so I gotta accept this bullshit. We gotta grow the fuck up. I'm talking about changing our stinking thinking. God help us. And so, what God had to show me was Elijah. When you go to a restaurant, and you order your food, you don't go back there. You don't go see who's cooking the food. You don't go see if they washed their hands. You don't go see how they're dressed. You don't go see if the area they're preparing your food in is clean or not. Elijah, when you go sit down at a restaurant, you go sit down and you sit back and relax. You'll order something to drink, whether it's water with lemon in it, tea or alcohol, whatever the fuck it is you drink. You'll sit there and you'll order that, and you're sitting back and you're laughing and talking with whoever you're with. You're engaged in conversations and you're just flowing and just enjoying fucking life. You're just living in the fucking moment. You're caught up in whatever the fuck you got going on. You're not focused on your fucking food. You're not consumed or worried about your fucking food. You ain't asking, where did the meat come from? Was it grass-fed? What state was it the animal from? And and what temperature was it transported here on? And was it kept on ice or was it frozen? And how long has it been in the freezer? And how long did you let it thaw out? And what methods did you use to tenderize it? You don't do none of this stupid shit when you go order your fucking food. You order your steak medium well, raw, whatever the fuck how the hell you like it. And you leave it at that. And you're sitting back. You're not focused on those people. You're not worried about whether the waiter or the waitress is going to bring you your food. You're not focused on whether or not they're sick. You're not focused on whether or not their hands are clean. Do they got good hygiene? Are they going to be spitting over your food? Are they going to be coughing over your food? You're not thinking about that stupid shit. You're not thinking about whether the cook or the person behind the counter is spitting in your shit. You're not thinking about, are they putting extra stupid shit in your shit? You're not focused on that shit. You're not thinking about that. You're not thinking about, did they drop it on the floor and pick it up and just throw it on the plate and just wipe it off, or they got their hair in it? You're not thinking about all the shit that could go wrong with your fucking food. You order it and you sit back and you're chopping it up. You're engaging in conversation. You're enjoying the company. You're enjoying your ambiance. You don't give a fuck whether the chef is a fucking Democrat, whether he's a fucking conservative. You don't give a fuck whether it's an immigrant, a migrant worker. You don't know who it is and you don't give a damn. All you want is your food to be prepared the way you like it. And if you never had it, man, you just want it to be pleasant. You don't give a damn whether they're fucking American or not. You don't give a damn whether they're white, black, Hispanic. None of that shit fucking matters to you. I just want my motherfucking food. I don't give a damn what your education level is. I don't give a damn what your political beliefs are. I don't give a damn what your religious beliefs are. I don't give a damn whether you're gay, bisexual, transgender, or any fucking thing else. None of that shit matters to me. I just want my motherfucking food. Can I have my fucking food, please? That's all that fucking matters. And then when the food is brought, I don't give a fuck about the waitress or the waiter in regards to their fucking education level. I don't give a fuck what their religious beliefs are. I don't give a fuck what their political beliefs are. I don't give a fuck what their sexual orientation is. I just want you to bring me my motherfucking food in a timely manner. That's it. That's it. I don't give a damn whether you like men or hate men. I don't give a damn whether you're a single mom or not. I just want you to bring me my motherfucking food. I'm not here for the other bullshit. That ain't got shit to do with me. Catch this. Catch this. None of that shit about these other people. Those chefs. The other people back there in the back that's preparing the food. The waitress. Nothing about their personal life is of any value to you. It don't mean shit to you. All you want, can you cook? Can you bring me and deliver me my food? Is it pleasing to me? I don't give a damn whether you got in a fight last night with your boyfriend or your girlfriend. I don't give a fuck if you're going back to school or not. I'm not thinking about you in that regard. I just want you to prepare my food. I'm not even sitting back there. I'm not even sitting there worried about how you're preparing. I'm not thinking about what type of seasoning you're using. I'm not tripping off whether or not the plate that you're going to bring to me, what type of style it is going to be on. You know what I mean? What type of design is going to be on the plate, if it's going to have a design on it or not, if it's going to be pure white plate or whatever color. None of that shit fucking matters to me. I just want to inspect the plate to be clean. That's it. How you wash it and sanitize it, none of that shit fucking matters. Just don't bring me no fucking dirty dishes. I'm going somewhere. Stay here. Stay with me. So the food is brought to you. Smells good. You see it being presented. It's like, oh my God, I hope that's my shit. You know what I mean? We get this smile on our face when we see the waitress walking up with the plate. You know what I mean? And you see the food, you see the smoke coming up from the food. It's like, oh my shit. Oh shit. I'm about to dig the fuck in. You know what I mean? We get all excited with anticipation. Why? Because what we ordered has been brought to us. What we've been sitting here patiently waiting for has now arrived. I smell it. Oh God, I'm about to go ham on this shit. I'm about to dig the fuck in. We start rubbing our hands. We start moving our feet and rubbing our legs. Why? Because we anticipate the shit being on point. We anticipate, man, I'm about to dig the fuck in. I'm about to go the fuck off. I'm about to tear this shit the fuck up. That's all that matters. I see it coming. I smell it. And I'm already tasting it. My mouth is salivating. And it's like, oh my God, this shit. I'm about to go fucking ape shit on this fucking food. Why? I've been waiting for this. I've been waiting for this. So my food comes. Everybody looking at my plate. And I don't give a fuck what they got on their plate. I give a fuck about what they got going on. I just know my shit's right here. The steam is coming up. Man, that's the season is just right. Oh my God. I'm about to go to, I'm grabbing my shit. I'm saying a quick prayer. Thank you for this food. I'm about to go fucking off. I'm about to hurt myself. And I sit there and cut that shit up. That first bite. Get off shit. God damn, that shit was, we just smiling, just like, we ain't even talking no more. I give a fuck about the conversations now. I ain't got time to talk. Man, let me just, damn, we already speaking tongues. They start, you know what I mean? Why? Because we've been anticipating this. Stay with me, I'm going somewhere. And this is what God has tried to show me. This is what God has showed me. Elijah, this is what it's like. How you act when you go to a restaurant and you order your food. That's how your life is supposed to be. I'm like, what? He said, Elijah, see, so many of you, you're on this negative shit. All you think about is negative shit. The world's gonna collapse, the dollar, inflation, and all this other stupid shit. Who's gonna be president? Who's gonna be mayor? Who's gonna be governor? You think about all the stupid shit you can't fucking control. You can't control shit back there in that fucking, in the kitchen area. You can't control who's washing the dishes. You can't control where the food comes from. You can't control how the food is prepared. You can't control who they hire to cook the food. You can't control who they hire to bring you the motherfucking food. You can't control where they buy the food from. You can't control how they store the food. All of that shit is outside of your motherfucking control. And you don't even think about this shit. None of that shit fucking matters to you. So why does all this other bullshit matter to you? Why does who the fucking president matter to you? Why does who the governor matter to you? Why does who the congressman matter to you? None of that shit fucking matters. It only matters to you because you're caught up in this bullshit. That's the only reason why it fucking matters. It only matters because you're distracted with bullshit. You're so consumed with Sean Combs and all these other raggedy ass motherfuckers that use this fucking distractions. They're fucking distractions. And you're so fixated and caught up in that fucking world, you can't sit back and just enjoy the fucking moment. You can't sit back and just be here, present in the now, and just embracing the moment. Enjoying the moment. Anticipating what's coming for you. See, because when you got food coming for you, and you know our drinks coming for you, and you know that, man, how it's supposed to be done, and you know, man, this is gonna be good. I can't wait to get this motherfucker right here. You know what I mean? I can't wait to get this fucking Long Island iced tea. Man, I can't wait to get this fucking rum or whatever the fuck it is you drink, or this martini or iced tea or fucking water with lemon or water with lime. Whatever it is you got coming. You're sitting there anxious, not even anxious, you just, man, I'm cool right now. But man, man, I'm glad this is here. Why? Because you understand something. Everything is always working out for you. Everything is always working out for you. Catch this. When you got your food coming, and you smell it, and everybody's looking at it, and everybody's talking, oh man, that look good. Oh God, that smell good. Man, what's that? And other people at other plates, other tables looking at your food coming, and they're like, ooh, what's that? What's that? What he got? What she got? Man, I want that. Man, I want that. Everybody's looking at your shit, and you get your shit right, and everybody's paying attention to you, and you're not getting a fuck because you got your fork and your knife, and you got your little napkin thing on your lap, and you sitting there just like, yeah. I know I'm dignified. I know I got some class and some etiquette, but I'm about to go fucking ape shit. Just don't mind me if I spill this shit, if I make a motherfucking mess, if I get shit down my fucking cheeks, and I'm about to go the fuck off. Fuck what y'all thinking. Fuck what y'all talking about. You know what I mean? And we go in. And we're excited and we're just like, oh, we're in a place of gratitude. We're in a place of appreciation. I've been waiting for this. I've been anticipating this. Oh my God, this is so fucking good. You gotta tell me, Elijah, that's how your life is supposed to be every motherfucking day. See, and you order something. And see, what we don't understand is we order stuff all day, every day. By the shit that we think. See, some of us call that manifesting. And see, so many of us, we manifest this toxic ass bullshit in our life because we're always thinking negative. We're always thinking the worst. We're always thinking lack. There's not enough. So what creates, what we produce, what we order. From the universe, from the cooks, from the chefs, from the waitresses and the waiters. We keep ordering more lack. We keep ordering more not enough. We keep ordering negativity. We keep ordering bullshit, drama, chaos, hell. That's the shit we order because that's the shit we keep putting out into the universe. We keep thinking this negative, toxic shit. And we keep ordering it. You're not even doing it consciously, but you keep ordering it. What you think about, you bring about. What you send your attention to, you manifest. You create your fucking life. You create your fucking world. You create your fucking hell. You create your fucking heaven. You create your fucking drama, your chaos. You create your peace. You create your joy. You create your happiness. We gotta grow the fuck up. This is your shit. You're miserable because you keep creating that shit. You're frustrated, you're angry, you're bitter, you're toxic, you're negative and all. You create that motherfucking shit. Stop blaming everybody else. That's your fucking bullshit. Own this shit. This is what it means to grow the fuck up emotionally and spiritually. You gotta be accountable for the fucking bullshit. You gotta be accountable for the way you think and the bullshit you keep fucking ordering. Sometimes the chef cooks your food right, and the waitress, they're bringing your food, and they stumble, they trip, they accidentally drop your food. Drop your drinks. Again, the This is outside of your control. You can't control this shit. You can't control what somebody else doing. But you are 100% responsible for how you respond to that shit. That's you. That's you. That's 100% on you. I can't control the waitress spilling my drinks. I went somewhere. I took my kids and the young lady I was with. We went to famous restaurant chain in California. I can't even think of the name of it right now. Roscoe's Biscuits and Waffles. In one of the LA locations, right? I sit in there, man, I was anticipating the food. Man, I don't know if you guys ever been to Roscoe's, man. You are Roscoe's Chicken and Waffles. There's a whole bunch of people make biscuits, chickens and waffles, but it don't taste like Roscoe's. You know what I mean? If you don't know, you don't know. If you know, you know. You know what I mean? And so we're sitting there, and man, I've been there several times, and every time I go to LA, man, it is what it is. We're going to one of the Roscoe's. You know what I mean? There's no ifs, ands, buts about it. It is what it is. So I'm sitting there, and I got the kids with me, and this young lady, and everybody's food's coming out, everybody's drinks coming out, and the waiter comes up, and I had on a white t-shirt, and spilled my drink on me. And so I'm like, shit was cold, right? I didn't wig out. The waiter, the manager comes running over. They're so apologetic. The whole food, everything that we'd ordered, they come, they're cleaning everything up. The manager's, again, apologetic. The waiter's apologetic. And I'm like, man, don't trip. You good. You know what I mean? Accidents happen. I get it. You know what I mean? I'm not tripping. It is what it is. You know what I mean? And I'm like trying to calm them down, trying to get them to relax. You know what I mean? Because they're on one. You know what I mean? And I'm like reassuring them, man, it's all good. I'm not tripping. You know what I mean? It is what it is. And so, man, they come back, and the manager's like, man, everything you guys ordered is on the house. And I'm looking like, are you serious? I wasn't expecting that. It's like everything, the managers, it's on me. I got this. And I'm like, man, thank you. I appreciate that. You know what I mean? And I was gonna leave a tip. I always leave a tip. You know what I mean? I left an extra tip for the waiter. You know what I mean? And he just looked at me, putting his hand. I said, bless you, bro. You know what I mean? And he just looked, and he just had this shock, like he couldn't believe it. It's your responsibility to control your motherfucking emotions. It's your responsibility how you respond to shit that happens in life that you can't fucking control. Gotta catch that. So many of us were fucking control freaks. We're trying to dictate every fucking thing. We're trying to micromanage every fucking thing. We're talking about changing your fucking stinking thinking. Man, learn to sit the fuck down, shut the fuck up and relax. Learn to control your fucking feelings. Learn to control your fucking thoughts. You cannot control what thoughts come to your mind. You can't control that. But what you can control is what thoughts you dwell on. I'm gonna say that again. You cannot control the motherfucking thoughts that come to your mind. That's out of your control. But what you can control, and what you better learn how to control, is what thoughts you dwell on. What thoughts you send your attention to. What thoughts you entertain. Because that's the vibration you're going to be on. That's the frequency you're going to be on. What frequency is that? See, and so what happens is, thought comes to my mind, and it's negative. And I entertain that shit. And then more thoughts come, and they're negative. And I entertain those shits. And now I'm going down this fucking rabbit hole of misery. Because I chose to get on that fucking vibration. But when I learned to sit back and take control of my fucking thoughts and my emotions and my fucking feelings, I sit back and it's like, nah, I'm not. All these thoughts come, You're being bombarded with fucking thoughts, just like you're bombarded with fucking commercials. Just like you be on your phone and you be on TikTok or YouTube and all these fucking shits popping up, recommended for you, recommended. I didn't give a fuck. I'm not watching this stupid shit. Stop recommending me this fucking channel. Stop recommending me this fucking page. I don't give a fuck about this negative shit. I don't give a fuck about this bullshit. No. I control that shit. I don't want to see the stupid shit. I don't want to hear the stupid shit. Why? Because that's negative. That's not what I'm about. Yes, I understand that shit exists. Just because it exists don't mean that it gotta exist with me. I understand that there are people starving and hungry and homeless and what do I understand that. Just because I understand that don't mean I gotta live like that. Just because I understand that don't mean I gotta live with that. You know what I mean? I don't have to live like that. I don't have to live on the streets like that because other people live on the fucking streets. Just because other people are starving and ain't got enough don't mean that I gotta live starving and going without. That's not my fucking existence. Just because people can't afford to go on vacations don't mean that I'm not gonna go on fucking vacations. The devil is a motherfucking lie. I'm taking my ass on fucking vacation. I am gonna travel this fucking world. Why? Because I want to. I know there's motherfuckers ain't never been outside their fucking city. I know motherfuckers ain't never been outside their fucking state. That ain't got shit to do with me. That's their fucking life. I know there's motherfuckers scared as fuck to go overseas. I don't give a fuck. That's their life. If you're scared to go overseas, okay, keep your raggedy scared ass home. But as for me, where's my passport? Where I'm going next. I know there's motherfuckers terrified of the fucking ocean. I don't give a fuck. I love scuba diving. I don't give a fuck if you don't like the water. I'm going in the water. And I'm going deep in the motherfucking water. I don't give a fuck if you terrified of sharks. You know? That ain't got shit to do with me. There's people who don't like skydiving. I don't give a fuck. I'm going skydiving. I love skydiving. I don't give a fuck what you're scared of. That ain't got shit to do with me. Catch this. That's your fucking fear. That's your fucking issue. That's not the fucking life, and that's not the fucking vibration that I dwell on. To each their own. I'm not here knocking you. Do and live how the fuck you want to. But if you talking about, man, you're a child of God. You talking about you're a fucking chosen one. You talking about you're a light worker. You talking about you're a star seed. You talking about you're an indigo child. You're talking about you're a rainbow warrior. You're talking about that you're a healer and woo-doo-doo. Okay, start living like that shit. Start thinking like that shit. What the fuck is wrong with us? How can you be a child of God and scared as fuck? How can you be a child of God and vibrate and operate on fucking fear and lack and all this other negative toxic shit? How can you be a beacon of hope, a beacon of light, a beacon of wisdom to the world and you're operating in fear, you're operating in hate, you're operating in lack? It don't go hand in hand. How are you going to be a beacon of hope, of light, of love, and you're so discord? And you're sowing hatred and divisive bullshit. Men against women. And fuck these dudes. We don't need men no more. And the world will be better without these fucking men. And feminine power and all this other. No. That's bullshit. We got to grow the fuck up. We got to change our fucked up thinking. Man, it starts with you. It starts with you. It always has and always will. Nobody's responsible for your life but you. Let me tell you something, and I say this all the time. Gratitude is the cheat code for life. Gratitude. Here's another thing that you hear me say quite a bit. So many of us, we want to be in love. We're looking for somebody to love us. We're looking for somebody that we can love. But what we miss is just being love. Catch this. When you get on the frequency of love, so many people talk love, but they're not on the frequency of love. God, you could talk love all fucking day long. It's just like people talk about God all fucking day long. People talk about Jesus all fucking day long. And their life ain't reflective of God or Jesus. But they talk about Jesus and God all the fucking time. Always pushing fucking scriptures. Always pushing judgment on everybody else. And their life ain't reflective of God or Jesus. But they always, yeah. Thus said the Lord, and the Bible said, and Jesus said, and all this other bullshit. But their life ain't reflective. Because they're not on the frequency. It don't matter what the fuck they talking about. And so, when you talk about love, you have to be on a frequency of love. Otherwise, you sound like these fucking hypocritical fucking Christians. You sound like these lying-ass Christians who talk God and talk Jesus and talk love, and they ain't nowhere near God, Jesus, or love. And so when you talk about love, you got to be on a frequency of love. See, when you're on the frequency of love, you are love. You are love. Love just oozes from your pores. When you're on the frequency of love, you're love. You're in love with life. It don't matter what the fuck is going on. It don't matter whether you got a boo or not. It don't matter whether you got a man or a queen or a king or not. You're in love. You're in love. It don't matter whether you got a big place or not. It don't matter whether you got a job or not. It don't matter whether you got a house or not. You're in love. You're not waiting for love. You are love. We gotta switch our thinking. We have to change our fucking thinking. We have to change our fucking thinking. We become love. Because at your root, you're fucking love. And so when you get on the vibration and the frequency of love, that's what you manifest. You're on the frequency of lack. You're on the vibration of there's not enough. You're on the vibration of I ain't got. And so that's what you manifest. More of, I ain't got. The rich get richer because they're on a frequency of abundance. Don't get mad at them because you're not. You're on the frequency of there's not enough. You're on the frequency, there's not enough good men. There's not good enough women. There's not enough good jobs. There's not enough money. There's not enough this. And you're going to stay broken. You're going to stay fucking lonely. And you're going to keep blaming everybody else. You're going to keep blaming the fucking migrants and the immigrants for coming into the world. There's not enough good jobs. Well, how the fuck can somebody come from another fucking state to another state that they don't know anybody and get a fucking job? And yo hasn't been in this fucking state your whole fucking life. They didn't know nobody in this state. I'm in New York. I didn't know nobody in this fucking state except for the young lady that I knew, the reason why I came to New York. The only person I knew in this whole fucking city. The only person. She couldn't help me get a fucking job. It wasn't about her helping me get a job. I got here at the end of May 22. I was hired and working in June 22. Catch that. Got here at the end of May. Did all the paperwork, all the interviews and background checks and fingerprints and all that other bullshit before I started working. I didn't come here with that connection. I didn't come here with that job lined up. Didn't know anything about that job. I came here. 2 days after I came here, I met somebody on the beach. And just started talking to them. Great conversation. That led to me asking them, is their company hiring? But because of the conversation that we had, why am I saying that? Because it ain't about who you fucking know. It ain't about what you can fucking control. And I know so many people talk about, man, it's nepotism and it's this and it's that. I didn't know anybody when I fucking got here that could hook me up with a fucking job. I didn't know anybody when I got here that could hook me up with a place to stay. But when you get on the right vibration and you've been led by God, everything is always working out for me. All things work together for the good. It don't matter what the fuck happens, everything is always working out for me. Everything can work out for you too if you get on the fucking right vibration and change your fucking thinking. In order to get on the right vibration, you have to first change your fucking thinking. There are no shortcuts. There are no shortcuts. It is what it is. And it's going to be what it's going to be. We have to grow up. We have to grow up. You want love? Become love. In order to become love, that means, man, I got to start taking away and getting rid of all the shit that limits, that dulls my love, my light. And that's my thinking. My thinking dictates my behaviors. Catch this. Your thinking, everything starts and ends with your fucking thinking. Your thinking. How you fucking think, what you fucking think dictates what you fucking do. Your thinking tells you it's okay for you to go out and be a fucking hoe. Your thinking tells you it's okay for you to smoke and get drunk and woo-doo-woo-doo and sit there fucking vape and da-da-da-da. Your thinking tells you that's okay. Your thinking tells you that's acceptable. Your thinking tells you it's okay for you to wild the fuck out and snap and be angry and be bitter and be jealous and hateful and da-da-da-da. Your thinking tells you that. Your thinking tells you that there's not enough men, there's not enough women, there's not enough da-da-da-da-da, and it's the immigrants' fault, it's the president's fault, it's the Democrats' fault, it's the Republicans' fault. Your fucking thinking tells you this stupid shit. And because you think this, you do this. Because you think I gotta live right. Because you think I gotta straight exercise. Because you think I gotta be healthy. Because you think I this. Because you think this. Because you think this. Because you think this. Man, okay, man, I'm gonna get up early. I'm gonna meditate. Oh, man, I gotta get up early. I gotta stop drinking some more. I need to drink some more water. I need to add some lemon to my water. I need to add some lime to my water. I need to add some vinegar apple cider to my water. I need to do this. I need to do this. Because you think this. Because you think it. Everything starts and ends with your thinking. So the question is, what are you thinking? Why do you keep thinking that? How has that thought process affected your life? Has it given you the things that you wanted in life? Your thinking. Has it brought about the peace and the joy and the happiness you want? Has it brought about that glow? Has it brought about that outpouring of love? Has it brought about the abundance that you want? I talk about my age a lot. Being 54. I'll be 55 in February. Because again, I need you, I want you to understand. It starts with the vibration. It starts with your thoughts. It starts with your thoughts. There's a lot of people. It's a lot younger than me. Looks a lot older than me. Because we've allowed life to fuck us up. We've allowed life to run us into the fucking ground. We've allowed life, and when I say life, we've allowed our beliefs, we've allowed our thoughts to beat the fuck out of us, to wear us the fuck out, to drag us through the motherfucking mud. We've allowed our thoughts. We've allowed our fucking beliefs to fuck us up. We gotta change that. If you're ever gonna walk in your full power, if you're ever gonna walk in your full authority, if you're ever gonna be all that you came here to be, you gotta control your thoughts. And when I say control your thoughts, you take authority over what you focus on. Because what you focus on is the vibration you're gonna be on. And what's on the inside is what's going to manifest externally. So if the inside is full of hate and jealousy and bitterness and ungratefulness and animosity and low self-esteem and self-hatred and all this other negative toxic shit, that's what's on the inside. That's what's going to manifest on the outside. If you're full of brokenness and unforgiving and da-da-da-da-da, man, that's what's going to manifest externally. It is what it is. It is what it is. I didn't realize that this video was going to be this long. I've never done a video like this where it's been this long. I've done live streams like this, but not a video. But it is what it is. I'm not going to shortchange this conversation. You know what I mean? We got to grow the fuck up. We have to grow the fuck up. And it starts with your thinking. You got to be intelligent enough. You got to be humble enough to sit there and be honest with your motherfucking self. I said, damn. I don't know it all. Damn. I've made a lot of bad mistakes. I've made a lot of bad choices. I focused on a lot of negative, toxic, stupid shit. And that's manifested in my life. Whether financially, whether physically, whether health-wise, whether mentally, you know what I mean? My thoughts have manifested in my life. My thoughts are going to keep manifesting into my life. If I don't like my life, I gotta change my fucking thoughts. I can't change my beliefs until I first change my thoughts. When I change my thoughts, I change my beliefs. When I change my beliefs, I change my actions. Man. I hope and pray that I said something to encourage you, to inspire you, or to even challenge your way of thinking. We have to grow up. I love each and every one of you. And if you stayed with me this long for this whole video, man, God bless you. May you have an extra blessing of outpouring of love and the things that you need in your life. But you have to change your way of thinking. You have to change the vibration that you dwell on. And yes, the negative thoughts are going to come still. You're never going to outgrow the negative thoughts coming. That's always going to happen. But when they come, you can sit there and lie like, nope, not entertaining this. Ain't got time for this. Bullshit. Nope. And you can just be like Neo in the Matrix. And you just like that. I'm not even dealing with this. You know what I mean? And when I'm not doing, I'm not focused on this bullshit. I'm not entertaining this stupid shit. Because I see where it's going to take me. Been there, done that, and didn't like it. So why would I keep doing it? Man, I love you guys. Man, you can have the life you want. You can have all the joy, all the peace, all the happiness you want. Regardless of what the fuck is going on around you. Regardless of what the fuck is going on with you. You can have love. You can have joy. You can have peace of mind. In spite of your circumstances. In spite of your situation. And you can have all the love you want. you can have an abundance of love to where you're just fucking glowing. And it don't matter whether you have somebody in your life or not, but when you have this abundance of love, you attract love. You manifest love. You gotta catch that. You gotta catch that. And it is what it is. Stop being a control freak. Stop trying to sit there and dictate where the love comes from, how the love appears. It is what it is. I love you guys. I salute you guys. Man, may your day be full of growth and development. May your day be full of beautiful experiences. May your day be full of you taking control over your mind, taking control over your thoughts, taking control over your feelings. That's the only thing you can control directly. You control your future by first controlling your thoughts and feelings. It's baby steps. There's a process to this. Manifesting is about first, I gotta control this. Because regardless of whether I control this or not, I'm manifesting. But the problem is, I'm manifesting the bullshit I don't want. I'm manifesting the chaos and the drama and the lack and da-da-da. I don't want that shit. So fuck the manifesting, because manifesting ain't got me what I wanted. So at first, what the fuck is going on? Oh, my thought process is twisted. Oh, I'm manifesting all this negative toxic shit. Let me, hold on, time out. I've been manifesting the wrong things. I don't want Mr. Wrong. I don't want Miss Wrong. You know what I mean? I want Mrs. Right. I want Mr. Right. Whatever the fuck you want. Understand, you ain't been manifesting that shit. You've been manifesting everything that you don't want. Why? Because that's the vibration you're on. Because that's your thought process. Take control of your thoughts. When you take control of your thoughts, now you start manifesting the things that you do want. You can't manifest what you want until you first learn how to control your thought process. Change your stinking thinking. And before you can even change your stinking thinking, you have to acknowledge that your thought process has been fucked up. You have to acknowledge that you have been careless and negligent in your responsibility of controlling your thoughts. It is what it is. We've all been there. Just because you've been there don't mean you gotta stay there. Thank you guys for rocking out with me. I love you guys. Happy healing. Peace.